Good morning, second grade. How are you today? I'm doing well, thank you. What's been going on? Anything new? Anything you want to share? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very cool. Not much has been going on with me. One of my ukulele strings broke the other day because my nephew was playing with it and he was playing, and then he just accidentally broke it. But it's okay because I got a new one and all is well. But yeah, so I'm just hanging out, making sure that I am planning the most fun lessons for you guys. So I hope that we are doing well. Happy Friday, and let's get started. So we have our warm up as always, and I never know where your hello song slide went, but it is okay. So sing after me, friends. Put your hand on your head and keep the beat. And sing after me. Hello there. How are you? It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy that we're all here together again. Where is another place that we can keep the beat? Oh, I love it. I saw some on not our head, but our nose. I like it. I like it to see where you're going. All right, keep the beat on your nose and sing after me. Hello there. How are you? It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy that we're all here together again. Very nice, everybody. We know we have our la, so, and me. Please sing after me. So me, so me. So la, so me. So la la la, so. So me, so la. Awesome. We know we have our staff, which our staff has how many lines? Yes, thank you. Go ahead and count them with me. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we have how many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right, friends, go ahead and sing this pattern with me with using our hand staff. Go ahead and stick your so in space 2 and sing and motion these with me. So la, so me. Nice. Try the one after me. So mi la so. Sing it with me. Here you go. So mi la so. And try this next one. Ready, here you go. Me so me. Sing it with me. Here you go. Me so me. Nice. Your hand staffs are getting much better. You're getting more comfortable with the layout of your hand staff, and that means you're getting more comfortable with the staff and how to notate it. Perfect. So we know we have a new song that we've been working with. Go ahead and keep the beat. I'm going to sing it once, then you're going to sing it with me. Mouse, mousy, little mousy, hurry, hurry do, or the kitty in the housey will be chasing you. Mouse, mousy, little mousy, hurry, hurry do, or the kitty in the housey will be chasing you. Very nice. Go ahead and sing that by yourself. Keep the beat on your nose and sing it by yourself. 1, 2, here you go, mouse. Nice job, everybody. So you had to identify some patterns a little bit ago, and together with me, we did the first half. So we learned that we have high, middle, low, high, middle, low, and you were asked to complete the rest. Now, most of us did very, very well. There were only a couple who we just got a little mixed up on this, but that's okay because it's new and we are getting better and better. So this first one, is it at the highest place or the lowest place? It is at the highest place, which means it would be a high. And then the last four, are they all on the same line or are they on different lines? They are on the same lines, which means that we have four lows. So it's high, low, 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 low. Friends, anytime you sing a high, I want you to motion to your head. Anytime you sing a low, I want you to motion to your shoulders. And anytime you sing a middle, you're going to put your hands on your shoulders. And anytime you sing a low, you're going to go on your tummy. Where are you going to put your hands if you sing a high? Very good, on your head. Where are you going to put your hands if you sing a middle? Where are you going to put your hands if you sing a low? Perfect. All right, I'm going to sing the whole line once, and then you sing it with me. High, middle, low, high, high, middle, low, high, low, 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 low. Try it with me, here you go. High, middle, low, high, high, middle, low, high, low, 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 low. Perfect. You did a wonderful job with identifying those. I'm glad that we got our highs and our lows in the right place. I love that you guys were motioning to the correct place on your body. Very nice. So, my friends, as we were talking about with African dance, we are continuing our spotlight on Black History Month by talking about African drumming today. So we're going to be talking about African drumming and a couple different instruments that are very popular with African drumming. Africa as a continent, it's very vast and it uses drums for many different purposes. And they use drums to tell stories, connect with each other's cultures. They use them to mourn if one of their loved ones passes away, and they use drums to build a sense of community amongst their cities, their towns, their villages, wherever they may live. And the reason why we're talking about African drumming is because drums and drumming have been rooted in African culture, and the patterns that they used and the types of drums that they used have influenced our music and our culture today. So there are many different kinds of drums, and we're going to be talking about three. The sabar drum is played with your hand and a stick. And whenever you use the stick, you can see the stick on this side. And if you play the drum with the stick, it makes high sounds and high notes. And like we were talking about, this drum has been used to communicate from village to village, and it can imitate spoken phrases, which is kind of cool. Another drum that is pretty popular when used in African drumming is a talking drum. Now, as you can see here by the picture, it has an hourglass shape, which means it starts from an edge and funnels inward. This drum can also be played by just your hands, or you can use your hand and a stick. Now, a big difference with this one it has two heads on it. Now, the head is like the top of the drum that you would play and that you would strike. And the talking drum has two heads, which is unlike the sabar drum, which, as you can see, it only has one. So the talking drum can also be used to communicate over vast distances. So say if you were down at the point and one friend was on one side of the river and another friend was on the other side, and that's too far away to talk to each other, right? So they would use drums to communicate different patterns like hello and goodbye, and that's how sometimes people would communicate with each other. And the last, probably most popular drum is the djembe, which I'm going to let one of our friends at the Kennedy Center tell you about the djembe. So friends, make sure that you are sitting nice and respectfully for our friend who's going to be talking to you about the djembe. And I'm going to mute myself so this way there isn't an echo, and enjoy learning about the djembe.
My name is Farai Malianga. I am actually an African percussionist that plays various instruments from Africa. But today I have two specific instruments that I want to introduce you to. But before we do that, let's talk about Africa. Africa is not really a country, it's a continent. And being a continent, it has over 50 different countries in it. And in those 50 different countries, it has many, many different cultures. So these drums really only represent at most 10% of the entire population of Africa in terms of the type of instruments that they play. Today I only have two instruments for you though. So just to know, this instrument in front of you here and this instrument that I'm sitting on. First, let me just quickly introduce you to this instrument, which is called the cajon. The cajon is an instrument that's made out of a box and played a lot in Cuba and also played in Peru, but it actually originates in West Africa and it's called the Siko drum and played here with your hands. Okay, so the other drum that I'm going to talk to you a lot about is called the djembe. Now the djembe is spelled D-J-E-M-B-E. This drum is a drum that's played in West Africa. The history of the djembe comes from the Mali Empire, which was a huge empire somewhere between 800 and 1200 AD. That's about halfway between the birth of Christ and where we are today. The djembe is a drum that was played for the king of Mali. And it became a very popular drum because everywhere he went, whether it was in battle or was for celebration, he would use the djembe drum. Why would he use the djembe drum? Well, the djembe drum is a very loud drum. So this drum was used as a form of communication that would be used from mountaintop to mountaintop to tell people about the king was coming. In fact, there's a rhythm that actually talks about the king is coming. It goes like this. And the rhythm is called Anis Sokoma. It means the king is coming. So this drum was a communication device. What are the parts of the djembe drum? Well, the djembe drum is made out of 4 different parts. The top part is made out of goat skin. Then to hold the goat skin down are these metal rings, 1, 2, and 3. Connecting the metal rings is rope or string. And then the main part and most important part, of course, is the wood. Now, the wood is very important because it represents what a lot of Africans consider is the family tree, which connects the youth, the young people, which are the fruits and the leaves, to the family, which is the branches in the tree, to the ancestors, the people that have passed on, which is the bottom of the tree. So the roots of the tree is a very important part of the African culture and the djembe drum. So now you guys have all 4 different parts of the djembe drum: goat skin, rings, strings, and wood. I guess I'll talk a little bit about the 3 sounds that come out of the djembe drum. First sound is bass, which is in the middle. Second sound is the tone, which is on the side. And the highest sound is slap, which is done with your fingertips. Bass, tone, slap. Bass, tone, slap. So, as you can see, drums are very complicated. And the djembe has 3 main sounds that are played on it. But there's a lot of different sounds that you can get out of this drum if you're a professional drummer. So now you have a basic idea of what the djembe is all about. Maybe we can continue and learn a little bit more.
So there's a lot to unpack with that. So we have the djembe, and as you can see, the djembe is the parts, how it's made is very symbolic, and it represents very important things in African culture. So there's a bunch of different parts that make it up. So we have the top, which is made out of goat skin. Interesting. You have the bottom part, which is made out of wood. What does the wood symbolize? Yes, it symbolizes the family tree, and you have all the roots cascading and going down. You have different metals and rope that make it up. And here's an important thing, which you're going to need to answer for today's lesson, is what were the three main sounds that pretty much anybody can make on it? Good. The bass. So I just have a tissue box. So the bass is like the center of it. It's the lowest sound. What was another sound? Tone, which is on the side, and you use your palm to make that sound. And then what's the last sound? Yes, it is slap, and slap is made with your fingertips. So friends, don't forget those three sounds, because you're going to need to answer that question at the end of this lesson. So now we're going to put all of that together, and he is going to teach you a very popular rhythm that is used with djembe and African drumming. And we are going to play that and do that together. So I don't have a drum here, as you can see, but I'm going to be using a tissue box. So friends, all you need is an item that can either sit, stand, you can use a pillow, and you can play your pattern on the floor. You can use the plastic cup. So I'm going to give you like 15 seconds to go find an object that you can use in your drumming tutorial with our friend from the Kennedy Center. And whenever he is playing, then you are going to echo it, kind of like how we do with our patterns and everything. So go grab your object. Like I said, it can be a pillow. It can be just on the floor. It can be at a desk, a table. You just want something that you can tap and play on. So 15, 10, 9. Apparently Mrs. Smith can't count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good. So make sure that you are sitting in a place where you can play along with our friend here. And here we go.
Remember that the drum has three sounds: bass, tone, and slap. Now we're going to put those three sounds together and create a rhythm. There's a rhythm from West Africa called funga, which is a very, very important rhythm because it was one of the first rhythms that was brought here to America by a lady by the name of Pearl Primus. Here we go. I'm going to put it together. Bass, tone, tone. Okay. Bass, tone, tone, tone. So 3 tones, 1 bass. Bass, tone, tone. Bass, tone, tone. Then 2 basses. Bass, bass, tone, tone. Okay. Let's see. I think I need some help on this. So let me see if I can get my friend Luke to come in here and play the rhythm with me. All right. Let's see how it's going. All right. Luke, you got it?
Yeah,
I'm going to play the box.
Okay.
And you play the drum. So you want to tilt the drum a little bit forward so the sound comes out the bottom. Perfect. All right, good. So we're going to do bass and 3 tones. We're going to go bass in the middle, tone to tone. Very good. One more time. Let's do the same thing again. Bass, tone to tone. Okay, put those two together. Listen to me first. Bass, tone to tone. Good.
You guys
Second
can play
sound.
along
We'll
with
change a
Luke,
little bit.
his
2
friend,
basses.
who he brought in.
Bass, bass, 2 tones. So go bass, bass, tone, tone. Very good. At the top, we go. After me, bass, tone, tone, tone. Then 2 basses, bass, bass, tone, tone. Perfect. Here we go. Bass, tone, tone, tone. Bass, bass, tone, tone. Excellent. Okay, now listen to me. Bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, tone, tone. Excellent. Bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, tone, tone. Nice. Bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, tone, tone. So make the last two a little tighter, okay?
Okay.
Bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, tone, tone. Yes. Bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, tone, tone. My turn. Bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, tone, tone. Let's go together, huh? Bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, tone, tone. Join me. Keep going. Yeah, nice. That's it. Bass, bass, tone, tone. Yeah. Five, six, seven, and stop. Perfect, man.
Excellent.
That was pretty good, man.
Yeah, that was great.
And I just realized I was muted that whole time. So if you told me that I was mute, thank you, because sometimes I need a little reminder. So how did you do with the funga? That was that rhythm pattern that we just played together. Yeah, so we had tones, and then what was the other sounds that you used? Yes, the bass. So we used bass and tone patterns and sounds. And now look at this piece of hair. So crazy. So you have a couple things that you need to do for me. One, make sure that you watch the lesson video the entire way, beginning to end. And then the second thing, there are going to be 2 questions that you need to answer either in the comment section of your assignment, or you can send me a private message. Question number 1, what are the 3 sounds that you can make on the djembe? Which we talked about those. Second, what is the name of the rhythm pattern that we played together with our friend in the video? And that, friends, is the funga. So we have our bass tone and slap, and then we have funga. So don't forget those answers. Go ahead, go answer those questions now. And my friends, that is all that I have today. Thanks for stopping in with me so we can take a spotlight on African drumming to celebrate Black History Month, and we can learn about the culture and how drums are used for in their cultures and in their lives. So friends, get out your snaps and your crabs and sing with me. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I said so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been nice to play and sing together, but now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I said so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Goodbye, my second grade friends. I love you guys so much. Have a fabulous and fantastic Friday. If you need any help, please send me an email, post a message in our Google Classroom, and I will be right with you to help you. All right, friends, have a great day. See you next week.